There's basically a double crisis right now in Venezuela. First, it was the largest displacement crisis in the Western Hemisphere. Over 7 million people have fled the country from instability over the last decade. It's actually the country with the highest proportion of refugees compared to its overall population. And then yesterday, the capital, Caracas, was struck with a double earthquake. A 7.2 hit, and then 39 seconds later, a 7.5 on the seismic scale. The gap between them was so short that the seismographs could barely distinguish between them. For context, the catastrophic earthquake in Turkey a few years ago had 2 earthquakes, but those were 9 hours apart, and this was 39 seconds. So far, at least 164 people have been confirmed dead, but this number is expected to rise, as it often does in situations like this, as searches get underway and the rubble is cleared. There's also at least 30,000 people that have still been reported missing. Buildings have collapsed across Caracas, and the main international airport, a place where aid would get in normally, has been shut down as it was severely hit. And because this crisis is on top of another crisis, the systems of this country were already breaking down well before this earthquake struck. Almost 4 million children were already out of school, and almost half of families in the country have reported being forced to reduce the size of their meals so they can feed their whole family. The economy has been broken, and many people have fled. And for those that were remaining, now they have been hit with 2 earthquakes in the span of a minute. World Vision has been working here since 2019 on the multi-crisis that this country was already facing. In that time, we've reached 2 million people and provided support in education, food security, health, and clean water services. But the problem is that the funding was already in short supply, and it had well under a quarter of its humanitarian funding necessary. And I sound like a broken record here, but this was before the earthquake leveled many buildings across one of its most populated areas. The need here is immense and is outpacing the funding necessary.